Is that you? Is that you?
But anyways, we have a set I'm so excited to commentate.
Oh my god, I'm excited for this one too, mainly because I know Colton was very excited that you were commentating this
Yes,
set.
I'm excited to commentate too. And two, it's also Fredo. Me and Fredo play a lot, especially in Austin brackets. So this is a matchup I have a lot of insight with. I think Zelda struggles a little bit, but if Fredo is not playing precise and if he's like lazy with his Phantom, kind of just avoidance, like stuff like that, then it's super hard for Shulk to kind of recover, especially if Zelda gets in the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it would be a nice opportunity for Fredo to kind of show what he's learned from just playing you all this time. And the same thing kind of goes for Colton. I'm not sure how much experience he has in the Shulk matchup, but like you said, kind of being lazy with Phantom, you kind of have to sort of commit to, you know, with these like landing fairs just to break Phantom. But as well as sometimes like right there, we saw him commit to the shield art just to avoid the knockback, right? And then sometimes like shield art and smash art, depending on the percents, have these properties where like you're not sure what how to follow up on it, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. A fully charged one across stage would definitely kill.
Definitely would have killed.
It will kill. Yeah. So you got to be really careful with your Fredo there.
And Fredo is playing this matchup already. At least it's still kind of even. But definitely his game plan is a lot more solid than the last couple of times we've seen him play versus Zelda, because he is staying kind of right outside of her burst range. And if you can do that, you can always kind of micromanage Phantom like that. You can roll back. You can play in the blind spot. That's what something Shulk is really good at, is playing in the blind spot of Phantom. And just the way he's maneuvering around Zelda, kind of playing against her like she's a mob boss, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you have to definitely treat her. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
But great reverse.
Yeah, that was great. This is where the matchup can actually be pretty hard for Shulk, is killing.
Yeah.
Zelda can just kind of turtle like this, and Shulk needs to go in. He needs to commit to get the kill.
And again, it's all about the Phantom placements too, right? Like if you're able to get the Phantom in front of you, then that makes it that much harder for Shulk, because you could just release quick Phantoms as a get off me tool,
right? And
you're holding onto that slot.
Yeah, that was, I think, just an unfortunate misinput. Definitely want to go to ledge. But one of the things in this matchup, especially with what you're talking about early release Phantom, is that Shulk, especially when he has speed art, is so fast you can't react to him jumping in. So a lot of the time you have to preemptively release the Phantom. Yeah. And so I want to see if Fredo can kind of react to that, whether it be like jump in shield, jump in double jump over Phantom, because Colton is probably going to like early release Phantom, not in a situation like that, but if Fredo's closer to him, he wants to create the space. He wants to back him off.
Yeah, you can also Nehru's Love, right? Like in order as like a good get off me tool, right? Because it's fast, even though Shulk is fast, it's hard to kind of react to, but you see kind of these swings right here. You're going to get a lightning kick here? No.
It's kind of hard, especially with shield.
Yeah. The switch, right, the knockback kind of messes things up. So, and then you can DI certain things, like a low percent DIing out in Smash Art, like makes it really hard to kind of, you know, go for certain combos. So. And
I want to see Colton lightning kick out of shield in this matchup actually isn't the best. Just because a lot of his aerials don't really give you the luxury of landing the sweet spot. So up B is like actually the best out of shield option in this matchup.
I see.
Colton, oh, what a call out.
Okay.
That was crazy. That was sweet spot F tilt too, which is really strong.
Yeah, especially because Fredo's been like sharp naring and like kind of double jumping to get away, and that was definitely a call out. Like he just guessed right.
Right, and I think that's Fredo being a little lazy, because most of the time in the situation when Colton charges Phantom, Fredo just kind of sat back and Colton sat back. But if you just have the sliding F tilt like that, kind of catches you off guard, and now Colton developing a little lead for himself, a good lead.
Yeah, great lead, right? And then that smash art is going to give you the opportunity to set up for the ledge trap. But, you know, gets a little bit too antsy, but is able to still kind of, you know, really kind of hold the stock a little bit. But yeah,
this is definitely the situation that Fredo needs to create more, is just getting this ledge trap. But I mean, Colton has been getting off ledge really well. The shield art, I think, nerfing it, but
oh wait a minute! Oh wait a minute! Yeah. Oh, the smash art switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't go as far up with smash art, so that's really scary to deal with. I mean, yeah, Colton kind of Those are two reversals situations where we saw Fredo get the reverse ledge trap, and that's exactly what we started to see from Colton that time around, the reversals, and that ended up making the difference right there.
I really want to see Fredo. Colton's playing it well. I don't think he needs to change his game plan. If he's gonna change his game plan, it's gonna be mid game, in terms of like, am I gonna early fan him? Am I just gonna not fan him because it's not working? But in the context of Fredo, definitely just more patience, right? Yeah. Because what happened? Well, you're talking about his reversals. Getting reversals at ledge by Zelda only really happens if you're either lazy or you're rushing. You're rushing and dragging, right? So Fredo literally needs to hold shield, because that's how he got the first stock. His only stock was holding shield, and Colton kind of messed up. And if you kind of count on Zelda either messing up or being aggressive, you're going to probably find a punish off of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just kind of like that, how hit Colton back, and then Colton instantly threw out a move. And so you just dash back in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because you dash back or in, or you mix it up. That way, Colton maybe guesses, okay, they're going to be here, so let me throw out the Phantom now. And then if they throw it wrong, you reset neutral. But then if you can get through it, then that's where you start to open up Zelda for sure.
And what Colton is doing that I want to see him kind of stop is he's being very aggressive, just in terms of like his punishes, in terms of his landing. A lot of it is like he gets hit, okay, nair. He gets hit, okay, down tilt. Or if he finds the hit, if he knows it's not really negative or positive on hit, he'll just throw out another move. And Fredo has been really good at calling it out, and that's just
rather unfortunate, yeah. Rather unfortunate. Maybe sometimes you kind of buffer certain moves because you're at the ledge and you immediately want to roll up or get up, and then sometimes you just get trumped or something, or you miss the ledge entirely and you just buffer.
Right,
moves.
and I think that's kind of that aggressive button pushing mindset he's in right now, where he was like, shit, I got hit, I need to press a button. So just need to take a step back. Don't want to let Shulk overwhelm you. Nice switch to the Monado there. That would have been true.
Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you were super dead. So great stuff right there. Good awareness.
These F tilts have been really putting in work for Colton.
Yeah. Oh, great use of the jump bar right there, right? Like, that's the only time you have that option, because I think without jump bar, he would have been clipped by the Knight anyways, or Phantom. So.
And, like, there is counterplay to that. Colton can really commit with a double jump nair and catch it, but it's pretty hard, and you're committing so hard to it.
Yeah, so you're spending too many resources for something that you might not even get, and then as soon as you get, like, slightly knocked off stage, you now don't have a jump, so now you have to, like, immediately recover.
And see, that's the way I'm talking about, was Colton rolled in, Fredo read the roll in, but instead of punishing it immediately, he short hopped. And Colton kind of panicked, spot dodge, and now look at the situation he created for himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's we've seen that before. That's an accident, right?
It is an accident, but I'm glad Colton's playing off a bit, because some of the things that Zeldas do is they'll misinput that Phantom.
And then just let it go, and then they have no resources in front of them, but at least when you charge it and you have the wrong side, you can at least use that as a wall to kind of reset.
Right, kind of just hide behind you and be like, fuck, like, oh, I don't know if I can say that, but...
honestly, it's probably fine.
Be like, dang it, like, I messed up.
Gosh darn it, you know?
This should kill, yeah.
Like, the only thing that saves you there is probably Smash Art. So.
Yeah.
But
this is a really hard situation for Zelda, because as I'm saying, Fredo knows, like, that's all he can do. That's all he needs to do, is he can just run away. Colton's going to have to eventually aggress him with, like, a nair or dash attack. But, I mean, it looks like that was a lightning kick angle, actually.
Yeah. Any lightning kickers in chat, right?
Yeah, there it is. There we go.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Colton is creating, like, kind of a situation from nothing on some stage.
Yeah, kind of making it work so far. Yeah, being a little bit more creative, right? That's kind of like, if you're
There's that punish I'm talking about. Colton, I think, for this next game, or this game especially.
Oh, wait a minute. That almost killed.
Yeah.
That would have been really scared to deal with. Oh, but it landed above the ledge. Maybe
Yeah.
could have gotten something off of that.
Could have probably clipped it. And something, too, I want to see Colton do is Fredo kind of messes around off stage for a little bit. Just throw it at Din's fire to kind of just force him to hurry up. Either not a trade you want.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen something trade with Smash Art. And Shulk didn't blow up.
Yeah.
At that percent?
That was weird. He, like, got Omp Detect.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably Zelda sucks, right? So.
Yeah, actually, yeah. The fact that, like, Zelda's not, realistically, like, not a good character. So,
yeah, that sounds right.
I'll give you the propaganda, right? Like, Zelda's kind of bad.
She's bad.
But
she's
still,
definitely like bottom.
I mean, good on Fredo to kind of collect himself, and kind of, realize. There's a lot of moments, especially once he got the stocks, would switch to speed art, and Colton would throw out a Phantom, even though there's iframes, to kind of stall out. The problem is, Fredo's not afraid of just sitting there.
Right.
Like, especially with speed art, like, if Colton overextends a little bit through the end of the iframes when you come off the Angel Flat, then you have speed art to kind of just, like, mess up, like, shove up there, get the grab, and then kind of keep going over and over and over again. And that kind of starts, like, the advantage.
It does. So. And I think I want to see Colton kind of play around the Monado. Oh, we left Smashville open?
Wait a minute.
Fredo, you know better than this.
Fredo, did you not learn anything?
Come on, man.
Did you not learn anything
He doesn't leave that open for me.
No. He's just like, shit, I wish he left that open.
Yeah.
Nah, every time something happens, like, if I see all of our mains do something, I'm like, I wish people would do that against me.
Exactly, right?
I know how that feels, man. I got you, bro.
But I want to see Colton change his game plan around what Monado's out. I feel like he's playing the same no matter what Monado's there, and you can get so much value out of, like, in this situation, you can just Nairus because you know he's going to run in, or just charge Phantom, just keep releasing it, kind of wall him out, create a wall.
Yeah.
Like for jump, for instance, you know he's not going to be running grounded at you. Oh, that's huge.
Huge call out, huge weight right there.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, for the people at home who don't know why this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit why Smash was so good for Zelda.
mean, Phantom just takes the whole stage up.
Yeah.
And in that situation is what I'm talking about before the game started, game 1, was Fredo definitely can lose a set if he gets kind of like too fancy around Phantom. If he feels like he's playing and like, flirting with the range, you can just get clipped like this. And Phantom, like, I think Fredo is really realizing how much of the stage
Yeah.
take up.
Because I feel like in terms of skill level, they're pretty close.
Definitely.
And the fact that like it's this one-sided, it's like, wait, it is game 3
yeah,
though.
this is definitely way more one-sided than I thought.
And you hear the C-Stat voice. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, this is like
Okay.
low-key doable.
Okay, that silenced the C-Stat crowd just a little bit. They were like, shut up, guys. All right. I'm just but right now.
Oh, he has preemptive DI on the up B. C-Stat yelling at Kid.
Yeah, and they're all mad at me now.
Is that it? Yeah, there's the dins I'm talking about. Forces him to air dodge and go low and create the sled trap situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there it is. There it is. This time, except Colton didn't give him anything. So good adaptation on Colton's end right there.
Yeah.
But still, up B, kind of not wanting to work. Fredo, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're just dead. Jamie 3 to end game 3. I mean, honestly, if you go, you're gonna go back and watch the VOD, and you're gonna just be like, yeah, I should not have left Smashville open. So
yeah, I mean, I think your bans there are like
your bans are like FD Smashville,
Bastion.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah,
I think FD actually. I'd rather ban Small Battlefield than FD.
Yeah.
If I'm Fredo, because if you can give Zelda that, or if you can give Shulk that room and like just, I guess, because who was banning that game?
Fredo banned that game for Colton to go somewhere.